adventures. They're the cosmic team from the bridge that they're leading the quest with sprinkles of stardust. They're simply the best. Stories that sparkle, ideas that ignite. Every galaxy's glowing in their sugar-coated light. So grab your whisk, set the phasers to fun. The universe is waiting, our journey's begun. Fresh baked stories in a cosmic groove. Cookie Trek's the name and we're making moves. We're on a cookie trek, blazing through the night, exploring every flavor in the starlit light. From chocolate comets to vanilla moons, Rufus and Simon are bringing the tunes. On a cookie trek with adventure in sight, mixing up the cosmos till it feels just right. And homage and joy and laughter too, boldly baking where no one's dared to chew. Klingon crumbles and Vulcan delights, tasting the wonders of alien bites. Plot twists are rising, the dough's in command. With Rufus and Simon, it's always grand. A recipe forged in the heart of the stars, from nebula nurseries to Jupiter bars. They mix up the drama, sprinkle some flair. Every corner of the cosmos, they're taking us there. Set your sights on the Milky Way. The USS Fan Service is leading the way. Courage cookies and a cat's cunning charm. Rufus and Simon keep the galaxy warm. We're on a cookie trek, blazing through the night, exploring every flavor in the starlit light. From chocolate comets to vanilla moon, Rufus and Simon are bringing the tunes. On a cookie trek with adventure in sight, mixing up the cosmos till it feels just right. A sonage of joy and laughter too, boldly baking where no one's dared to chew. Out here, there's no limit to what we can bake. A universe of stories for all to partake. With a pinch of courage and a dash of flair, Rufus and Simon take us anywhere. We're on a cookie trek, blazing through the night, exploring every flavor in the starlight. From chocolate comets to vanilla moons, Rufus and Simon are bringing the tunes. On a cookie trek with adventure in sight, mixing up the cosmos till it feels just right. I saw each of joy and laughter too, only baking where no one's dared to chew. Cookie trek forever, through the stars we roam. With Rufus and Simon, the cosmos feels like home. So pack your imagination, bring your biggest dream. On the USS Fan Service, nothing's as it seems.
No audio. Hmm. Oh, I could be heard. Yes, yes. Well, I guess it's on me tonight to just carry the show. I guess I'll just go ahead and talk about the cookies. Hey, welcome everybody to Cookie Trek. It's great to have you here. We're getting off to a kind of a rough start, but we've been off a week, I guess, or more. I just 2 weeks, I think. But here we are, and we're ready to sail the galaxy, just like that song says. I gotta say, it's tough to follow that song because I don't know if we're as anywhere near as upbeat or jubilant or anything like that. No, I think you're on now. No, no, it's you. Oh, I guess this isn't. Oh, anyway, well, I'll keep talking. Tonight's cookie. Tonight's cookie is it's in honor of March Madness, which Simon and I know nothing about. We think it's a basketball thing that goes on all month, and people get really obsessed with college basketball. So tonight's cookie is Pillsbury, uh, bake at home cookies in the shape of basketballs. And I will say they are pretty cute. I haven't tasted yet. I'm going to taste right now. Well, it doesn't taste like a basketball, at least not the one that I remember eating long, long ago.
Was
I
that
will
like
say,
in junior high when we were literally fed basketballs?
it's when I was fed a basketball in
Yeah,
junior high.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and so yeah, I gotta say the thing about these Pillsbury cookies is that no matter what the shape or the color, they all taste kind of the same. And I mean, it's not a bad cookie; it's a good cookie. But I think with the basketball cookies, it's the design. The basketball design is doing a lot of heavy lifting on these cookies. But fresh out of the oven, ready for an adventure. I'm having some milk with mine tonight. So I'll go ahead and tell you what the story beats are in case we ever get around to doing a
we
story.
never will. We won't. I think I'm back though. Go ahead.
Oh, I think you're back too now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Backstreet's back.
Oh, well, hey, Wicked Weasel said that this was the favorite of our shows. So thank you, Wicked Weasel 17. All right.
Oh, it's a favorite. Yeah, I keep forgetting who everybody is, but I know you all only by your OnlyFans IDs. So if you don't mind, just put those in if you need to.
Yeah. So tonight we're going to see a crewman on trial. And I'm looking forward to that because I have to say the courtroom episodes of Star Trek are some of my favorites. And sad news, a recurring character dies permanently. Oh, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? A
Is a
stoic
recruiting
crew member.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, a stoic crew member cannot get a moment's peace. And we're calling this one a dish best served cold.
I know. This is like.
I know.
Let's see if I can get shout outs going out here. Yeah. I don't think we've given everybody their quatloos yet, so I'll get that on. Yeah, apparently, you just have to keep telling OBS, no, really, I mean it when I say, please, 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 do this. I just granted everybody fake, Simon or Felix just granted everybody fake chips. And, folks, there is this normal thing called the redeem command. You do not need to use it. It is not that kind of a night. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna start, again,
Yeah,
we're
we're
just
breaking
doing
the rules tonight.
our
And every
establishing
night.
shot. Our establishing shot.
Yeah.
Before we begin, I did want to say a special thank you to Kizzy, who has called himself White Taylor, or Black Taylor. He's a streaming partner of Orange River Media, who does a lot of Star Trek stuff. But Kizzy has decided to do a little Section 31 action. I'm gonna put the link down in the doobly doo here. Oh, wait, it doesn't like that. There, let's try that. There.
There you go.
Yeah, so there's a link. Yeah, we threw a few shekels to give us a bit of a thing about it. He did a great job of reviewing Section 31. He has a lot of cool energy. Um, and I really kind of hope we can bring him on as a guest producer.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Because he brings some serious sass energy.
Great sense of humor.
Uh,
Really good. Really good comments about Section 31. Most of which I agreed with.
Yeah, he's pretty incisive.
Mm.
And I do, honest to Pete, I really do enjoy that he's not a Star Trek fan. So he was judging it as a movie. And, and he judged it as a movie as harshly as we judged it as fans. And he said he couldn't imagine if this were a show about a movie he loved,
Yeah.
how he would feel about it. Yeah, Matt might be the only person that he loved it. But it was a good movie. It was an acceptable movie of the week. I think we were a little starved.
Yeah. It had some fun bits. It was just kind of the script was just a real mess. You could tell this was some sort of patched together thing that it was just
Yeah,
you could
I
do
agree with
that.
that. Yeah, it was a series that they chopped and hacked, and they kind of kept It's like when you get a paper and then you have to edit it, and then you have to edit it again, and do it one more time. And the problem is that
and then they tell you the subject's changing.
Yeah, and then they say, "Oh yeah, can you? We also don't have this theme anymore." So yeah, it was a tough thing. But either way, Kezi is a great person. Hope that we can get them on. Yeah, they're not TTRPG people. So maybe not. But I think I promised him a drag character. That he could possibly be one of their like Vulcan Romulan thing. We can have a different version of drag.
Mm-hmm.
And do a Q thing, like he's the exile drag queen.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get on to an actual story. We're gonna open our establishing shot on StarBase Tallahassee of Romulan.
Romulan, yeah.
I wonder if the Prel might be a race that has something with drag. But either way, we got ideas. The nicest part is we are never ever out of ideas here at Architects. I think that is the best thing about us.
That is true.
It is true. It's fun because I think some of my friends were playing an Alien last night and they were having a blast. Everybody was making some really positive, exciting, fun choices. Nobody was too deep. Everybody was really having a good time with it. All right, so we've got StarBase Tallahassee. How do we open this? We got
Well, I think we've got to. I probably have.
We just have the courtroom right off the bat. Do we?
Well, I think starting with the trial, because it's going to take a long time to set up a trial.
Yeah, do it as a memory play. Could this be like?
Just a voiceover? And I guess I would ask too. Did anything happen in the past episode or two where somebody could get charged with something?
We're episodic here. We don't remember. We make Voyager look like a long-term fiction.
Well, that's just because I'm so old. I can't remember shit.
Oh, I don't. That's the reason that we make the shows the way we do. If people think it's you're jumping around and you're all edgy and episodic. No, we really just can't remember a damn thing.
Okay, so
all right, but no,
who do we want to put on trial?
Oh, I'd hate to be noob. Well, we had the admirals. We had the whole wedding thing.
Mm-hmm.
We've had let me see, in past episode, Stranger in a Strange Face.
Yeah.
Which was everyone has agreed the wedding can't happen, and then they go through the wedding, so that's cool. And then episode 91 was where we all dropped off, Marooned in the Mind, where we dropped off Dr. Stringer to talk to an entity. So we have a lot of things. Now, again, we could just have like something made up where somebody just died.
Okay, so
Um,
Man Too Shabby has
someone spilled the
recommended that someone
beans.
spilled the beans literally and caused an interstellar conflict.
Yes. Recurring character dies permanently. Oh man, I love the idea of just executing people for Star Trek.
Yeah, are we going to go back to the silo, silo trial?
Is this an alien corp? All right, let's ask Rando here,
Yeah, that's referendum.
because I think we got a spill the beans idea, which I like. I'm gonna create an event,
Somebody's sacred beans.
an ambiguous event, which is like it doesn't help us or hurt us. It is care home, and I like the idea that. Oh God, no! Yeah, we're gonna visit a retirement home.
Oh, is it the Klingon retirement home from long ago?
No, I think we'll have another one because I really don't feel like digging out the props and sets.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my own space retirement home. I've got ChatGPT warmed up for that. Just saying, Section 31 killed several. Yeah, we really need to get rid of people. Well, I think it would have been more exciting because you could tell that they had built all the relationships to go over time, and they collapsed it in Section 31 so bad, or so quickly. But yeah, I like the idea.
Yeah, does the audience have any ideas about who are you really tired of? Who should we kill?
Well, a recurring character. There's a Delton dead.
There's a Delton dead.
Yeah, I think that was kind of funny. It's like, oh wait, the sex pot. Oh, I'm sorry, the sex pot. So yeah, there's our establishing shot. So our act one. Yeah, let's have our finest event silo. Let's go into here. Yeah, this was the teaser for this. Copy image. This was what I was going to put up as the example for the show.
Oh, I love that little courtroom shot because it's like I'm standing on a table. I think.
Oh, which one? That one?
Didn't you have a little courtroom shot next to that?
Let me see. Oh my God.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah, I like when my head's on backwards.
I do too. There's like a little mini version of me that's probably doing stenography.
I believe we may have found our opening shot. We might do that because I like my badass one here too, but I think I like this one better. Okay, we'll put that one up. This will be act. Man, now I've got all these establishing teaser. Okay. I mean, they all look like claymation creatures, but I'm not impressed. Sponsorship shout out. Yeah, I like the idea that somehow my head's on backwards too, as a requirement for the thing. You know, I have my head on backwards.
Yeah, well, you know, it's the latest trend, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna standing trial. Yeah, it's gonna just be noob. Am I giving testimony or am I standing trial?
I think you're standing trial.
Okay.
No. Okay, let's think about this for a minute. Who do we want to put on trial because that could be the person that gets killed too?
Oh, I vote that I'm accused of killing him.
Okay.
But we're not going to talk about who it is.
Oh, so we just cut to the chase. You spill the beans and you kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to reveal who it is until the end?
Yeah, I think that would be if we ever get a chance to beat our brains around that one, I'd love the idea of a trial where you have no idea who the victim is.
Right.
And then you have to guess your way through the cast who doesn't show up.
It could be some alien court system that they don't really quite tell you what you've done, but you've got to somehow get yourself out of this.
You're such a smart ass. Remember, on trial. And the trial doesn't have to be a legal one. I mean, it could have been an endurance trial or a time trial, but I like this one better.
Okay.
I'll bet you're wondering how I got here.
You're wondering how I got it. Yes. You're wondering how I got here.
It all started at, I'm going to go with Retiretron 7.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the Norprin colony. All right, so we'll do the deep cut for the Norprin colony. Because why not? And I do like the idea that you're just tiny. Yeah, so
I'm actually generally not part of the show.
no, it only literally happens when we tell ChatGPT to make a what's it called, a YouTube thumbnail.
Mm. Yeah, I don't mind it. I could sit here and record everything. Working.
Oh God. I like the idea people have to put their hands on your head.
Old school computer voice.
Well,
Working.
Well, I also like that you have to we have to put our hands on your head.
Yeah.
For the truth detector thing.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And I totally like that. It's like a scalp massage.
Yeah. You just have a little vibrating heat, and you could tell them that they were lying from across the room, but you just like doing it.
Beta Raton 7.
All right, we're going with that one. I like Beta Raton 7. Much better. That goes into the Star Hug magazine. The real choice. The real script was scrapped because Boca Raton.
Oh, we get to bring in the Golden Girls.
Yes, we are.
Representatives of the old folksian race.
Actually, I've got a better idea. We've had another murder mystery in the past, by the way. And I'm gonna go with Carly X. That is Star Trek Solo 59.
Damn.
Nemesis. No, not that one. Yeah, alright. Episode 59.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we had Boca Raton? Hold on just a second. Yeah.
I don't know if I remember that. That sounds like a long time ago.
Oh, it was. It was episode 59. Okay. It's Beta. We're just gonna call it Beta Raton, part of the Norprin colony. But I have a secret that I can never tell anyone again. Because I think that that's what the bean spilling is. So we'll go with bean spilling. He told it once and it killed people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're asking for what's your motive? Have you nothing to say in your defense? And I'm just gonna start thinking back, and that'll be part 1. That'll be part of Act 1.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've got here is the best Star Trek, because it involves Kevin Uxbridge.
Oh, yes.
I love the squee. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm remembering this now. The retirement home for
super gods.
Super god beings, yeah.
Yeah, we call it Celebration Shakari. That will be the name of their village. Oh God, that was good.
Oh, those were the days.
Okay, so we've killed off Nagilum. Because Nagilum was dead the last time.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Charlie X, we've got Apollo. Moriarty is not in it because he was caught. I believe Armas keeps getting put in the fridge.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so I don't need my Deerstalker cap. And do we bring Edna with me this time, or do we bring someone else?
Let's bring someone else. Edna gets a lot of play. I love Edna, but I think just spread the love here.
Okay. Well, it could just be me visiting because we went down. We can just be revisiting them. Because we did solve previously on Cookie Trek. We had the death of a god.
Right.
Yeah, episode 57, Nemesis. No, not that one. You watch it on YouTube. I should actually relink it. Do we want Zeno? Zeno's boring.
Mm.
Noob the lawyer. Oh God.
Oh, what about
There's Captain Cat, Stringer.
Stringer's
Stringer's
not.
gone. Yeah.
He's gone. He would have been fun to kill, actually, but Jules. How about Jules?
Chief McJules.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We don't have much on him except for his briefcase. And he's been dead before, by the way.
Oh, that's true.
He's been dead before, and I think maybe.
Just like Mr. Spock, he's been dead before.
Oh, I love the idea. Yeah. The person's already dead. All right, come out. Yeah, the reason that McJules is there is because he's there for the recently dead. So which one of the characters would be dead? Which one of the regulars, I guess? Because it doesn't even have to be a regular. It can be another character, and then we can have 2 or 3 deaths.
Is it? You're thinking a regular or recurring?
Just recurring.
Let's get rid of those admirals. We got so many admirals on this show.
Recurring character. Which admiral? I mean, do you want to get rid of Admiral Hansy? Do you want to get rid of Progenitor Becky?
I think Max and Valerie. Let's get rid of Max and Valerie.
Okay. All right. We're in Boca Raton 7. What's about to happen is horrific.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here for it because God, Apollo's in it too. We're here to visit both of them, both groups. They're neighbors, and they're having a fucking dispute. Basically they're a retirement community, and they hate each other. Either that, or they're involving wife swapping.
Well, the pickleball has gotten out of hand.
Okay.
I mean, it's so loud, and they're complaining.
All right. Who is about pickleball?
Who's pro pickleball?
Well, yeah. Which one is on the side of pickleball?
I'd say that's Max. Is Max and Valerie they living here?
Yeah. They're around Boca Raton 7.
They have brought the pickleball.
Oh, it should be a pickleball slot. Yeah, so they're gonna be having a fight. And yeah, so I love the idea that this is about to get ugly.
Yeah.
I'm liking. Let me see. I need a. Oh God. All right, I need a space.
It doesn't even taste like pickles. That's one of the problems with pickleball is you can't put it on a hamburger like you should. It promises something it just can't deliver. Pickle.
I am loving it. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna put them on a pickleball court if I can find something from Space Pickleball Court. We're gonna see what happens.
There we go.
That's as horrible as I imagined.
You've got the I don't know, what do you call them, the mallets? No, it's like a racket. Like they're huge. They're huge.
Yeah,
rackets.
because basically you got JoJo the Special Boy. These are the blunt scissors of sporting equipment. Yeah. So we're gonna put that to the back. Yeah, we arrive, and apparently I like the idea that Valerie and Max are against all of them.
Yeah, that's the way it would be.
Charlie was. I think Charlie has to be with Valerie and Max because nobody likes him.
Well, who did Valerie and Max ended up in a three-way with somebody? Is
No,
that
they never
person?
got. Yeah, they went off with somebody else. Why are
Okay,
you gonna
well,
make me do? Why are you gonna make me do this?
no. I would say that whatever happened, they're with Charlie X now. We're with Charlie now.
Give me just a second, because I can actually locate who they were with. Because this was Stranger in a Strange Face.
Mm, hmm
I think they went. Oh God, they went off with a Holo Kent Raider. Yeah, there's a baby.
hmm
Greenie stops disrupting the transporter. So it's the third head of the baby crowning. Esteban announces everybody's married, including a baby. Yeah, all right. I think there was some kind of a weird green baby Kent Raider.
mm
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this because I have no idea what happened with this. But I'm gonna put. Whoops. Yeah, this is the. I think it's their kid.
hmm Yeah.
We'll call him Little Kent Raider.
hmm
Yeah, and he's gonna be somewhere. I think we're just gonna do this.
Yeah.
And order and group. Okay, good. Yeah, no idea how we're gonna handle this, but the pickleball time slot, they're gonna come in. We got Charlie in there. They're gonna argue. Are they arguing about the pickleball time slot, basically?
hmm
Because I think Valerie, Max, and Charlie are gonna come down and play, and then you got Armis, and the Lady Q, and then it's Apollo, and yeah, I think this is gonna be good. They are arguing about the pickleball slot. Who are we there to visit?
Um, I think we would probably we've got some business to do with the admirals. That's why we're there.
I like the idea that the admirals are the only ones with a Wi-Fi password to Starfleet HQ.
Yes.
No, we need to get their signature
Oh yeah.
because you always need a signature.
Yeah. Sometimes the Federation is incredibly old-fashioned.
Yes. Well, that or their off codes.
hmm
Yeah. So we got to get their off codes. I think that's a good enough excuse. So right now we arrive in the middle of a fierce pickleball argument that they don't want to do it. What levels of godlike fuckery are they gonna try? Because they're trying to push gods off a pickleball thing. As
It's
I
really
understand it.
ballsy. I gotta say, it's really ballsy of them.
Valerie and Max just do not care. I mean,
hmm
in Starfleet, keep in mind, they're Starfleet, they're ex-Starfleet. They've dealt with gods all the time.
I mean, it's got to be, yeah,
It is,
something you
yeah.
finally get used to, I suppose.
Oh yeah, they're gonna actually, talk about the Organians. Now there were some gods. And yeah, I like the idea that they start insulting. They start insulting them. And we can bring out all the fan service of different gods or godlike creatures they bring out. And even just making up a few, like the living planet Morgathon, that kind of thing. I want to go full Jack Kirby on this. So they're having the big argument. Is this right? Is this where I spill some beans?
Oh yeah, let's just do it.
Oh, I love the idea. Hold on. I may have a slightly better idea. Yeah, so we pull them aside to try, we pull somebody aside, to get the code. And what I'm thinking is, the clock turns to the power of life and death. Okay. So yeah, Valerie and Mac are gonna use us to try and win the argument, and I love the idea. Okay. They're arguing about the pickleball time slot. All right. Val and Max are denigrating them and want to win the argument. So what I'm gonna do is they're gonna we're just gonna pull. I forget who it is. We're gonna pull aside because they can't abandon their spots. They leave like Kent and Charlie there, and then we pull them aside to us, and and Max and Valerie. Let me see. They start. Everybody talks about God. They start talking about gods. McJewel says there are no gods. I've been dead. I didn't see anything.
That's a real point of view here.
McJewel's lets slip. He spills the beans. So gods can't survive death. Something like that, right?
Something like that, yeah.
And at that point, Max's own brain just says, wait a minute. So you're telling me you figured a way back? And he's, and Valerie says, well, of course, we're Starfleet officers. We always come back from death. That's just what we do. But I mean,
I know, it's just part of the job, really.
This is a chief. I mean, he even came back. He's not even a bridge officer. So, are you sure you're not a clone? You're a chief. Are you sure you're not a clone? You're not a temporal thing. So they go through all the litany of ways that O'Brien died. Or temporal echo, etc. Right? Not a clone or temporal echo. Okay, so what they do is they say, "Do me a solid." They'll give what was it called? They'll give the off codes if McJewel brings them back to life, tells them how to come back to life after they die. Okay.
Sounds like a good deal, actually.
It sounds like a deal. Okay. Spills the beans on the afterlife. Okay. I love that this becomes the set one. I'm gonna move us to scene 2.
Okay.
Act 2. And in Act 2, we're just gonna have McJewel whisper something in their ear. Do we kill Max or Valerie or both?
Oh, I think they gotta go.
Yeah. He whispers to them both, and that's where we bring in. That's what we do is basically we're gonna win this pickleball thing.
It's a matter of life and death, right?
Yeah.
Trial by
pickleball.
Yeah.
You can't even come back from death. Okay, so that would be. I don't know how. I love Trial by Pickleball. Now I've got a whole different idea. Oh yeah, no, I like the idea that they can uh yeah, okay. The plan, their plan,
Mm-hmm.
the plan, Trial by Pickleball or the court, right? Oh God, pickleball is a thing that is on there. Trial by Pickleball for the pickleball court. Got it. All right, thanks, Nat. All right, um, Val and Max, uh, uh, take a Triox. From Noob. This is in reality a deadly poison.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like we can't just fake our death. Because the plan, trial by pickleball for the court, right?
Mm-hmm.
We die. They leave. You bring us back. No, we come back. Yeah, they come back. They leave. So when we die, the gods will leave. Then we come back and get the court. We come back to life and get the court. That's the idea.
It's gotta be.
This is the most ridiculous plot. I think that this will be exactly perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is in reality a deadly poison. We die, heart attack. Yeah, so they're basically they're gods. So you can't fake it. You gotta really die. And they were just waiting for a moment like this to get one over on the gods. Just keep in mind, we're Starfleet. We cheat death all the time. So
It's true. I mean, it's just you think it's going to come back. You're always going to come back, really. That's what.
yeah, they're gonna come back.
Mhm.
Okay. I like the idea also that the actors are so old that they actually have died. And so basically half of this show is filmed with their backs to the camera.
Oh yeah.
And voiceover because they did die during the making of this. Hold on just a
It's just
second.
people walking. They're walking around in the distance. You don't get a good look at them. That kind of thing.
In memoriam, Jake and Linda. No, I'm doing this because that way it ruins all dramatic tension.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's exactly what we would do. Oh, I Susan's.
Well, yeah. I mean, we should tell everybody we're expecting some really bad storms nearby and possibly here tonight. It was supposed to start about an hour ago, so it just looks like it's kind of dark and murky out there. Nothing so far, but Susan, the dog, is going crazy.
Yeah. So there's our in memoriam for establishing shots. Oh, I'm feeling so good about this episode. I feel so good. Normally I'm not sometimes I'm indifferent when we get rolling, but I think this is good. So yeah, now everybody we're very clearly using pictures that are back. Trial by pickleball. So this is definitely. Remember how we were talking about Section 31 being a hacks together script?
This is our version, right?
This is our version of that. Okay, so they start playing. We have a playing montage. And then finally, Valerie and Max just collapse and die.
Well, playing pickleball at that age is probably a risk in some ways.
Well, I mean, the whole point of pickleball is you don't have to move more than 2 feet. I mean, I know that's not necessarily the case, but
Yeah, I don't even know the rules.
didn't
actually.
they do that? Didn't they do that in Hacks? They
No,
played
that was
pickleball.
tennis.
It
That
was.
was tennis.
Was it tennis?
Yep.
Okay.
Tennis. Doubles tennis. Oh no, you're right.
No, it was pickleball.
Yeah, because
And he said because he played tennis, he said this is a very different game, and they still wound up winning, which was great. So yeah, I like that. Val and Max collapse and die. I'm now gonna put the death markers on them both. And the coolest part is that means that they're they also have DNR, do not resuscitates, so the gods can't do anything.
Okay, I kind of imagine too that Max and Valerie are not really at anybody's top
Favorite
of favorites
people,
list
let them
or
die.
anything. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would really be too worked up about it.
No one gets too worked up. Do they actually leave the pickleball court though, or do they finish their game? I think
Well,
they gotta. They don't want. Nobody wants to touch their body.
That's true.
Okay, and yeah. So what will nobody gets too worked up, and there's a DNR for them, and I guess everybody goes. So drinks then. Because I mean, you're in space poker. You're in Beta Raton 7. People dying all the time is.
It's kind of the way it is, right?
I'm just gonna say quite a pickle on this, just to fucking get it out of the way.
Oh, it's quite a pickle.
Okay. Yeah, so they're both dead on the court, and the salt vampire cleans them up.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Who does the salt vampire look like?
Oh, it's the.
No, I mean, who does it look like?
Who does it look like?
Well, yeah, because.
It's in camouflage.
Yeah.
Or yeah, it's in disguise or something. Shapeshifter.
Yeah. I'm gonna make one that's like a person who's attractive to Simon, and I'll just see what happens to it. This will be who Simon sees. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah.
That's right, Simon's straight. Yeah. Yeah, I am straight. Yeah. With a gay, but my boyfriend is gay.
Or maybe Noob is. Noob is
straight. Noob's straight.
Yeah.
We're gonna play it that way. Yeah, this will be the. Well, it'll be one of the staff. Is actually a salt vampire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be a good. Oh, that's a good. Like a good career for a salt vampire. Is caregiver at an old folks home.
Yeah. I mean, really, they're calming. Their whole deal is to be nice. If they can eat salt, they will be just fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's like sort of like the zombies that you just say, no, they're a great workforce. Just keep them fed. Yeah, what could go wrong? Well, he's like, once the salt runs out. Yeah, I think once you teach them that, once they figured out how the replicators worked, because it's like, come on, it's a salt vampire. How hard is it?
How hard is
to
it
just
make
go
salt?
to a fucking replicator?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's before they figured out the food slots in the show. That they left. They said they left salt out as traps.
Mm-hmm.
They probably programmed the replicator at that point to reject all requests for salt as well. I mean, I just say, retcon that. But anyway, I'm gonna go they on the vampire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because ours gender is not an issue for them. They use MSG instead. Ouch. No, I love the idea that MSG is like they're highly allergic to MSG. Oh, that would be bad. Yeah, there could be another group that's like, fancy food. MSG could actually be like heroin.
When they get drunk on soy sauce.
Drunk on soy sauce. Oh, tipping back soy sauce.
Mm.
Or their version of, like their version of, diabetes. Right? Anyway, they shoo people away. Oh, yeah, they hallucinate on fish sauce. Yeah, that would actually be a good one. Oh, yeah, they don't let them near the Cardassians. Talk about... Yeah, so she starts talking to Val and Max directly and saying, okay, you can get up now. You can get up now, because apparently they fake their own deaths quite frequently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one way of winning an argument.
Which I think is why nobody was too upset, but they don't
Mm-hmm.
come around, and now there's a bit of a panic. And Noob and McJules are like, so what did you tell them? Did you tell them, this? Did you tell them whatever? And I think McJules is going to tell Noob what the secret is, and Noob is going to recognize that it is instantly incorrect. Because he said, that won't work. They're Orthodox. A Presbyterian. A Reformed Presbyterian. Whatever that is. So basically Noob understands immediately the problem. So basically, yeah, they're dead. There's no way back for them. They actually did die. So that's the secret that Noob can never tell. Now they've got 2 dead bodies there, and so what do we do with this information?
So how is Noob going to end up being accused of something?
He gave him the injection.
Okay.
It's because they want to win that argument.
Yeah.
And he promised not to tell anybody, so I think that would be it. So do we have Noob arrested or something next?
Well, I guess we just jump back to the trial, because now we got to figure out a way to get him out of this.
Oh, who says he gets out of it? I'm done with this show.
we could go into space prison for a while.
Yeah, space prison. Oh, we don't have a moment's peace for a stoic crew member. Damn it.
Oh, crap. I was going to make it Jot. But...
Oh, yeah, he's too easy, but he'd be a good one. Oh, no, I like Jules is the stoic crew member.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And people
actually.
just start, he tells them the secret. I think he tells them, oh, no, I love it. It's better. McJules keeps getting pestered. Getting paged. And then pestered by Max and Val. And he actually tells them, yeah, it gets better. Celebration Shakari. He whispers the secret to Max and Valerie after they keep him looking at the fine workmanship of the pickleball floor. So yeah, basically I love the idea that what's going to happen there is he keeps getting interrupted. They keep interrupting him. And then they keep asking for the stuff, and so we'll have a bit of a montage on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they keep interrupting her. Look, all right, looking at the fine workmanship. It's not perfect, but I like the idea that he whispers it to Max and Valerie.
Mm-hmm.
And when he says, "Hey, that won't work," they're Reformed Presbyterian. McJules is. I know. McJules intentionally killed them.
I know.
I like that, and that also is a thing that's a reason that Simon really is not going to rat McJules out on this one. I think. Does that work?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a horrible thing. Yeah, Stoic crew member, guys, crew member on trial. It could just be a Deus Ex Machina till we find the Starfleet regulation that says this is okay. I mean, what would be the most ridiculous? How do we want to handle it? Do we want to have new evidence? We can't bring them back to life. Do we decide everybody really said, they were old, right?
And nobody likes them.
Nobody really liked them. They were kind of old. Fuck them.
Case dismissed.
Yeah, dismissed. I mean, that would be. I do like a surprise witness. If you got an idea for a surprise witness, Jim, the Great Bear, because I think surprise witness.
Oh, maybe they appear in spirit form.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah.
Hey, it's just us. We just stop by to say everything.
Oh no, there's a horda that happens to have ingested a Coptic rock or some shit. Yeah, I like the idea of a surprise witness, and it is their pet robot. This will be a special appearance by you.
Okay, I am good to be the pet robot. I am sitting there around the table. So they recorded a message before all of this happened. Of course, we didn't know about it.
Yeah, of course, until the last minute. Yeah, and also, we gotta figure out how the transporter. How did my head get turned around?
Or we just.
We just ignore it. We just
don't mention it at all.
Don't mention it. Yeah, there's a surprise witness. And I think that. Yeah, I like the idea Rufus is the pet robot, and I like the idea that we just don't mention his head's on backwards.
It's just everyone just acts like it's normal.
This sort of thing happens in space, I think is what everybody says. I mean, I am surprised that they don't do weirder limb things in Star Trek. I think they did that in Orville. Orville had attachable and detachable limbs. Because you can regrow limbs in Star Trek. I mean, it's established.
Oh,
there's a lot of science there, and So it makes you kind of question how injury works. Would they be really sensitive to pain, or would they actually not care about pain? Because they know it's just temporary, that within a second or two they're going to get fixed. It's one of those, reckless things like you're wearing a helmet. A space helmet. Yeah, and then I guess what we do is they keep pressing. And then admirals keep pressing, and then I think, does somebody just stand up and say? I mean, and someone floats. I think Admiral Hansy. I'm gonna have Admiral Hansy do it. Right?
Yep.
Where is he There he is, Admiral Goggles. He'll be over here. Is he gonna show up as part of the surprise witness? Yeah, he'll bring Rufus.
Yeah. So dramatically storming in through the back door.
Yeah. The idea. Is anybody really gonna miss him?
It's what they always wanted. They really loved winning arguments.
Yeah. Yeah, and what I'm gonna say is the robot chimes in, I sure won't. They would do anything. They would do anything to win an argument, and then he's just gonna play a tape of, oh yeah,
Surprise! It's us.
oh no, I like the idea of them actually talking about using some pills to kill themselves. Like they already were gonna do it.
This will show those roommates.
Yeah, plays a tape. Oh no, I like the idea. Yeah. Surprise! We get the pickleball cart, and it's named after us.
Right. Oh yeah, that would be very satisfying.
In memoriam. And so that tells us, oh, they were planning on killing themselves all along, and it wasn't really Noob's fault. Somehow, if Dr. Girardi can get out of just flat out murdering people, this goes a long way.
I mean, seriously, I don't see. Yeah, this is no different than that.
Yeah. Oh no, so they wanted to die. And therefore, therefore we're cool. Lunch? Yeah. Does that sound? I mean, it's, huh?
Yeah, lunch.
Yeah. Is that actually a dissatisfying cookie crack ending?
I think so. Owen, we should wish everybody a happy Pi Day.
Yeah, today's Pi Day. So congratulations.
Pi Day.
3.14. If it was 3 o'clock, we could 3.1415. There you go. So yeah, everybody, congratulations on making it through another one. I don't think I have next week's. Let me see. I've got the Star Trek randomizer here. So it says, forced to fight to the death, Klingon politics, and I'm a doctor, not a. So those are our plots for next week. Yeah, Klingon politics again. And I'm a doctor, not us. So those are for next.
Always Klingon politics.
It's all they ever do. I mean, there's lurking.
It's all they ever do.
Klingon, Romulans have some politics too, but not really great stuff. All right, but
For a bunch of warriors, they do a lot of politicking.
Well, I think anybody who's in the military kind of understands that. But yeah, folks. So what we're